Yo, what up, boys and girls? The day is finally here. We can finally play as Vladdy Jr. in Diamond Dynasty. I don't know if you guys can possibly be as geeked for this as I am, but I've been waiting on this card all season. I was hoping they'd put it in at the start of the game, but obviously he was still in AAA, and they don't put AAA players in the game until they get called up, and it's officially call-up day, so the Vladdy Jr. card has been released. We're going to look at the stats here. I'm going to tell you guys how I plan on affording this card, because if you guys have looked already, the price is insane. So we're going to get right into it. He starts off at an 82 overall gold. I don't know if we've ever seen a player go straight from AAA into Diamond Dynasty and start as a gold. So first off, huge milestone there. And we look at his hitting stats, they're absolutely bonkers. He's got 78, 86 contact righties and lefties, and then 81 power versus righties. He rakes against righties, righty on righty matchup, and even a 66 power versus lefties. So vision, discipline, and clutch all through the roof. There's not really much you can ask for in him. Even his speed is middle end, and something that we will see fluctuate throughout the season as he starts actually playing and see if he can steal bags on a major league level. So I'm gonna hop in here. I'm gonna show you guys what he's selling for in the market if you haven't seen already. It's about what you'd expect. This update just dropped a couple of hours ago, and not even a couple hours ago, less than an hour ago, probably 45 minutes. So the amount of cards in the game is so small. And you look here, he's selling for north of 18K if you want to buy him right now. It looks like since I last looked, I looked about 5 minutes ago, and there were only about 5 or 6 orders to buy now. So people are buying those packs and they're getting this Vladdy Jr. card. And as more cards enter the game, as I've told you guys many times, his price is going to go down. And to know where his price is going to land and kind of stabilize, we can look at another player. It's really hard to gauge where he's going to land because he's a very extremely unique talent, something we haven't seen in a long time, and especially since the ages of Diamond Dynasty. So we're going to come over here. We're going to go over to the San Diego Padres, and we're going to look at the number 2 prospect that came up this year, Fernando Tatis Jr., and see how his price stabilized. And you guys will see how his price was super hyper inflated as soon as his card dropped, just like any other player in the game. So we go over here. Oh, they did put a Chris Paddock card in the game as well. That's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to check that out in this video as well. So you look at Tatis Jr., he's selling for, like, as a high-end silver, he's selling for close to 1,000, a little less. Obviously, he's still a silver 75 overall player. His hitting stats are mediocre. But we're going to look over here at the marketplace, and you guys can see the first day that the card dropped, which is April 6th, and this was 2 weeks after the game had already come out. His price of that day was, he was selling for about 6K, and that's what it ended at for the day. And you guys can see after the first day, it goes down a ton because a ton more cards get put into the game. And then for the first week, you just see it goes down, and then it bounces back and it starts to stabilize. So we can see here that the price that it stabilized at was close to about like 1/8 of what it started at. We'll say about 1/5 to 1/8 of what it started at. So we're gonna go back to Vladdy Jr. He's selling for about 20K. If we can anticipate his card goes down to about 1/5 of the selling price that he's at now, he'd be selling for about 4K. I'm expecting him to stay in that Cody Bellinger, Ronald Acuna range of those high-end gold players, just because he's a super desirable gold player. And when we have those super desirable players, they end up selling like more close to diamond value. So I'm gonna hop in here. I'm gonna show you guys the other card that came out, the Vladdy Jr. Future Stars card, and this card is sick. You look at this card, this is the peak of the market right now. There's no card selling higher than this. We look into the buy now orders, and there's only 3. There's only 3 cards that you can buy right now, and they're selling for close to 200,000. So huge stubs to be gained there. We're gonna expect this card to go down, definitely below about 120,000 at least. It's hard to gauge where this card's going to land because it's much higher rated than even the Tatis Jr. and the Eloy Jimenez card. So it's really hard to see where this card's going to gauge. I don't plan on buying it now, but I'm going to give you guys my plan and what I'm doing with my stubs to hopefully attain this card here in the near future after the price stabilizes. So we're going to cut over here to my Excel sheet. I'm going to show you guys where my stubs lay. And by the way, happy James Paxton Day. If you guys did get in on that investment with me, we are sitting pretty. We saw him go up over 1,000 stubs overnight. And here we are in my active orders. You guys can see I have about you guys saw on my other screen, I have about 50,000 stubs just sitting right now. Those are due to me selling my James Paxtons. I've already got 11 off for over 3K, and that's 32,000 stubs that we obtained there. We're looking to make about a 50K stub profit on this, which is pretty insane. After this update did come out, if you guys were paying attention, the market kind of crashed a bit because my best guess, people are selling off their players and trying to buy packs or buy the Vladdy Jr. cards or the Chris Paddock cards, which reminds me I need to get to the Chris Paddock. I will at the end of this episode, don't you worry. And so we're looking at here, we still have 33 James Paxtons sitting. Once we get those off, like I said, we'll make over a 50,000 stub profit, and I'll just put it in here for fun. If I sold all these off at 32.75, which I've been able to get them off at, I'm not worried about James Paxton despite a little bit of a crash. He's playing against a really easy team right now, and if he puts up big numbers, he's going to be on the diamond watch, and that's going to cause his price to go up close to like Trevor Bauer range or Blake Snell before he went diamond. So we look here, not over 50,000. I was wrong on that, but 43K in profit is pretty awesome. It's a straight 50% return on investment, which is way more than we can ask for. And then just showing you guys where my stubs are sitting. Other than that, I got 2 diamond players I'm really sitting on. Actually, I have 3. I have Anthony Rendon as well as these 2 guys. I have Chris Bryant. I bought him at 25, and Bryce Harper I bought at 41.250. So what essentially I'm trying to do there is buy these guys after they get a bad daily adjusted rating and buy them at a point where they are lower than they usually sit, and then I'm going to sell them off when they go a little bit higher. My Bryce Harper, I might end up taking a loss on it. I've been sitting on it for a couple of days now. I bought him 3 days ago. He hasn't gone up in price. He's only gone down a little bit. He's selling for, you can buy him for less than 40K now. So I might take a little bit of a loss on it, but nonetheless, I'll get like close to my 40K stubs back. Chris Bryant, I'm expecting to go up to like 25,000. I don't think he's going to get bumped down to gold. He's too good of a player to get downgraded to gold in a coming update. Other than that, we got Patrick Corbin. He's pitching tomorrow. Got a good matchup. And Charlie Blackmon. I bought Charlie Blackmon's after he got the downgrade, after he went from 83 to 80. He's been batting like 350, hit his first 2 or 3 home runs of the season. He's playing really well. He's got a lot of RBIs. Colorado seemed to turn it around. So we're gonna hold on to him for a little bit and see if we can get a little price jump on him. Not looking for too much, just a super safe investment, as we bought him for 10.25, and the very least we'd sell him for is 1,000, obviously, with the quick sell. Also, Freddie Galvis, not my biggest investment, but he's sitting at a 74 overall bronze player. You guys know if he goes up to silver, he's going to be selling in like the 400 to 500 range, so we'd make like over 100% return on our investment. We're going to cut back over to the game, and we're going to look at the Chris Paddock card, see what he's selling for. He's going to be selling for a ton. I was hoping they put out a Future Stars card for him because he's a stud, but they didn't. So he's sitting at a 75 overall. That's awesome. That's a huge start. Let's see what his fastball's at. It's 94 fastball, changeup, curveball. All right, it's not really what we're looking for. He's selling for about a K now. He's selling for 1,000 to 2,000. His card just dropped. He's gonna go down to he's gonna go down below Tatis Jr. just because his card is nothing special. So with that, I leave you guys with where I'm sitting as far as my stubs, what players they're sitting in, and what we're looking for to make those stubs to eventually get this Diamond Vladdy Jr. card. And in the meantime, we're going to get the Gold Live Series for sure. You guys got to know that. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you did enjoy it, hit that little like button below. I would appreciate that a ton. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoy my content, be sure to hit that subscribe button below, hit that bell, and you guys will be notified of whenever my videos drop, and I'll be bringing you guys more market videos as the week progresses, and we're going to follow Vladdy Jr.'s price and see where he ends up. So peace out, boys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Yo, boys, I just finished. I'm putting the video together right now. I hop in the market. It's going absolutely nuts. I know the temptation it's real to get one of these Vladdy Jr. cards and to buy packs. But if you want to make stubs, you got to be disciplined and you got to hold off. This is the time to buy other players. Their players are dropping so low. I'm just going to go to live series right now and give you guys a look of what is going on right now. You look at Josh Hader. There's not even a buy for Josh Hader. You can get Josh Hader as low as like 15,000. You guys saw it like a little bit ago. I had 50,000 stubs. They're all gone. I bought Justin Verlander for like 13,000. 13,000 Justin Verlander. Manny Machado doesn't even have a buy order. You can put a buy order in. They don't let you go extremely low because of their new market average thing, so players aren't getting sold for extremely low or extremely high prices. But if you're in the situation here where you buy a Manny Machado for $42,000, he's gonna go up to 55 to 60K like in a couple of days, and once this wears off. So you'd be smart to see someone already put an order in here for Manny Machado. Someone put an order in for Josh Hader. I mean, it's gonna come quick. Everybody is selling all their players right now so they can buy packs or so that they can buy this Vladdy Jr. card. It's ridiculous. Bryce Harper got a 5-star daily adjusted rating. He's down to 34K. Buy a Bryce Harper. I wouldn't advise buying the diamond players. I'm buying gold players, and I'll tell you why. There's a lot more room for a return on your investment on the gold players because you can buy a ton more. Getting a 50% return on, or getting like a 20% return on one diamond player is not as good as getting a 50% return on 20, 30 gold players. So players I'm looking at right now, everybody's down. It's absolutely ridiculous. Craig Kimbrell is selling for under basically the sell now price. Like, people that are selling off these Craig Kimbrell cards, they're not even making stubs when they could just be selling them now for $1,000, you know? So I got like 3 or 4 orders in there. I don't know if they went or not. The market's going absolutely crazy. Matt Chapman's staying still. He's the one guy that's not moving because people are holding on to him for the diamond value. James Paxton shot down. Don't buy James Paxton. He's still over what he was yesterday, even with this like crazy market crash. Corey Seager way down, under the sell now price. I mean, I'm just listing off everybody. Everybody's down. Carlos Carrasco's down. But my biggest buys are right over here. You come over here. Oh, hey, Vladdy Jr. Come over here. Where's Dellin Betances? Here's Dellin Betances. Selling for 14. Selling for 1,400. If you guys have been paying attention this year, he's been selling for 2K the entire year. Look at this chart. He's over 2K every single day except one day, and I think he was over 2K even that day. I'm trying to get as many of these cards as I can. I don't even have, none of my orders hit. I have like 7 or 8 orders in there. They've fallen down the list. Everybody's hopping on this, but if we can somehow get these cards off, we're going to make almost 100% return on our investment on these cards within a couple of days, because it's going to shoot right back up once a ton of Vladdy Jr. cards enter the game, and it settles down. Everyone that wants a card gets their card, and the people that are smart and investing like we are going to be the biggest beneficiaries of this Vladdy Jr. drop. Josh Donaldson's down so low. I got 2 of them. You guys know he's the same deal. Same deal with Dellin Betances. You look at his marketplace, he's been over 2K every single day. You look at that blue line, it's over the 2K mark every single day. Now you can buy him under close to 1,500. I think I got him for less than 1,500 when I got my orders in. Those are the 2 biggest names. There's names all over this board, guys. Like, there's a ton of players you should buy. Buy Patrick Corbin. Patrick Corbin is pitching phenomenally. He could get a stat bump. He could go 83, 84 in the coming roster updates, and those guys are consistently selling for more. You see my Luis Severino buy order hit right there. We're getting a ton of Severinos. He's back in not very soon, but getting him for this cheap is a steal. I have 5 cards already. He's gonna go back up to 2K easy, especially when he starts pitching again. So we are turning stubs like mad, boys. I wish I was able to get my Bryce Harper card off so I could have reinvested those stubs, but it's all good. I just want to bring you guys this little tidbit. I know this video is going to be super long, but some very valuable information that you guys need to get out there and get those stubs. So I'm going to piece this video together right now as fast as I possibly can, throw some music on it, put it on YouTube, and hopefully you guys are seeing this before Vladdy makes his debut. So peace out, guys. I'm actually done with the video this time. See you in the next one.